Choosing a Garmin watch sounds easy until you realize they all promise better training, sharper health tracking, and a more organized life. But some feel like running coaches, some feel like adventure tools, and a few are secretly overkill. So today, we are counting down the 7 best Garmin watches worth paying attention to. All the links are in the description so you can check out the current prices. Let's dive in. Number 7. Garmin Venu. Starting with the most lifestyle-friendly pick, the Garmin Venu is the one that feels easiest to wear when your day refuses to stay in one lane. Morning yoga, a lunch walk, pool time, then a rushed evening run, it keeps up without making fitness feel like homework. The bright AMOLED screen is the hook. It makes animated workouts feel less like tiny instructions and more like someone quietly coaching you from your wrist. I like that moment when you glance down mid-stretch and actually understand what to do next. It also tracks the everyday stuff people usually ignore, like stress, sleep, breathing, energy, and cycle details, so it becomes less about chasing numbers and more about noticing patterns. The music storage is a nice freedom move too, especially when you want a phone-free run. The compromise is battery life. 5 days is fine, not legendary. It is a smartwatch first, and that is the charm. But for someone who wants health tracking, workouts, music, and a polished display without going full expedition mode, Venu feels friendly, stylish, and genuinely motivating. Tap the link in the description to check it out. Number 6. Garmin Forerunner 245. With Forerunner 245, the mood changes immediately. This is not trying to be a pretty little wellness accessory. It feels like the friend who shows up to a run already warmed up and asks, maybe too cheerfully, what pace you had in mind. The training status feature is the real personality here. It nudges you when you are coasting and warns you when you are pretending exhaustion is discipline. That little reality check can sting, but it also saves you from the classic runner mistake of turning every workout into a personal trial. Music on the watch makes long runs feel cleaner. No phone bouncing in a pocket, no playlist panic at the door, just headphones, shoes, and pavement. Garmin Coach adds structure without making you feel trapped by a clipboard. The design is not flashy, and the more advanced running dynamics need extra accessories. Still, for runners who want smarter training, safety tracking, and a watch that feels focused rather than decorative, Forerunner 245 still has a very loyal kind of charm. It ages well. Check out the link in the description to see more. Number 5. Garmin Forerunner 165. Here is the watch that feels like Garmin learned how normal people actually train. Forerunner 165 is light, bright, and beginner-friendly. But it does not treat you like you are unserious just because you are not chasing podiums every weekend. The AMOLED screen makes a big difference. Morning Report is the feature I would miss first, because waking up to sleep, recovery, weather, and training outlook in one glance feels strangely grounding. It is like your watch quietly says, maybe do intervals today, or maybe stop acting invincible. Daily suggested workouts, Garmin Coach, recovery time, training effect, and race plans give it real coaching energy. Add Garmin Pay, notifications, and safety alerts, and it becomes the watch you keep wearing after the workout ends. There are limits. It is not the rugged mountain monster in this list, and serious map lovers may want more. But for runners building consistency, or anyone who wants smart guidance without feeling buried in menus, Forerunner 165 is wonderfully approachable. If you liked it, check it out by clicking the link in the description. Number 4. Garmin Epix Pro. Now we step into the serious gear cabinet. Epix Pro feels like the watch someone buys after realizing casual fitness has quietly turned into trail runs, travel, strength sessions, golf weekends, and late-night walks where a built-in flashlight suddenly seems genius. That flashlight is not a gimmick. Walking through a dark hallway, checking a tent zipper, finding dropped keys beside the car, it becomes one of those features you mock until you use it twice and start defending it aggressively. The always-on AMOLED display, sapphire-style toughness on select versions, maps, multi-band positioning, hill score, endurance score, training readiness, sleep tools, and deep sport profiles make it feel incredibly complete. It does not just track workouts. It interprets the whole messy relationship between effort and recovery. The obvious issue is price and complexity. Some people will only use a fraction of what it offers. I've left the link in the description. Number 3. Garmin Fenix 7X. This is the rugged one, because Fenix 7X has a different kind of confidence. It feels built for the person who says they are going for a quick hike, then returns 3 hours later with mud on their shoes and a suspiciously happy face. The solar-assisted battery life is the emotional headline. You stop treating the charger like a leash. On longer weekends, that changes everything, because the watch feels ready when your plans stretch, detour, or become slightly more ambitious than promised. The big display, tough body, button controls, responsive touchscreen, maps, compass, altimeter, satellite support, golf and ski maps, stamina tracking, sports profiles, music, payments, and flashlight all contribute to that expedition vibe. It is the watch that makes you consider doing more simply because it looks prepared, but it is large. On smaller wrists, it announces itself. You do not forget you are wearing it. Still, for hikers, endurance athletes, travelers, and people who want absurd battery confidence with outdoor tools baked in, Fenix 7X feels like a very good pick. For more opinions, see the link below. Number 2. Garmin Forerunner 255. The Forerunner 255 feels like the practical runner pick that secretly does almost everything most people need. It is light, readable in direct sun, comfortable for sleep tracking, and serious enough that you start trusting it before your second week is over. Morning report is a small ritual. You wake up, check sleep, heart rate variability status, recovery, and the daily workout suggestion. Then decide whether your body is actually ready or just lying because coffee sounds possible. Race planning is where it gets fun. Daily suggested workouts adapt, Garmin Coach helps with common race distances, and the watch gives performance predictions without sounding like a smug coach in expensive sunglasses. It nudges, it does not shame. You can add advanced running dynamics and running power with extra accessories, which is useful, though not everyone will want that ecosystem. Did you like it? In the description, you can find the link for more details. Number 1. Garmin Epix. Epix deserves a spot in this video because it blends the glamorous screen people want with the adventure tools Garmin fans refuse to give up. It looks refined enough for daily life, then casually turns into a mapping, training, navigation, and recovery machine when the day gets bigger. The bright AMOLED display matters more than you expect. Maps look clearer, data feels easier to read, and quick glances during a run or hike feel less like decoding a tiny dashboard. Add multi-band positioning, downloadable topo-active maps, ski maps, golf course maps, sport apps, Garmin Coach, health tracking, stress, sleep, respiration, and estimated blood oxygen, and it feels fully grown up. The battery is strong, though always-on mode naturally pulls it down faster. That is the little trade. Beauty costs something. Still, Epix has the rare balance. It can sit in an office, survive a mountain weekend, guide a run, track recovery, and make the whole experience feel premium. For most people wanting Garmin power without the bulkier expedition mood, Epix is one of the best all-around choices. If you're interested in this model, the link is just below. Well, that concludes our review of the 7 best Garmin watches with surge protection you can get right now. If you are interested in any of them, all the links are in the description. You can check the current prices or get a deal. And hey, there's also a free trial of Amazon Prime. 30 days, no shipping costs, faster delivery. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more top picks like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.